Good morning, everyone. Our song today is Le Forgeron. It is Canadian French, and the translation is right here. This is for Red Group, 4th and 5th grade. We're going to start off with the solfege so we can learn the pitches. Oh no, the links don't work. It's okay. I could use the mighty arrow. There we go. All right, so here's the solfege part. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, mi, so, do, mi, so, do. And with high notes, if you make sure your jaw is open, it makes the cave of your mouth bigger. Think of it like your mouth is kind of like a cave. If your mouth is really small, then the sound, the vibrations that you're making with your voice, when they come into the cave, they try to echo and try to bounce off the walls of the cave of your mouth, but they're not able to do so very well. So when you drop your jaw, then when the vibrations come into the cave, they have more room to bounce and echo off the walls of the cave, aka your mouth. So, with those high notes, you want to make sure you have a lot of air for those high notes, and also to open up your mouth to make it easier to sing those notes. And if anyone else who's like not in my class is like, oh my goodness, like kids, like you're expecting kids to sing that high note. Kids can't do that. Well, my kids are weird, like me. I'm weird. And we're able to do stuff that most people aren't able to do because we are amazing, just so you know. All right, sorry, sidetrack. So I'm going to open my mouth and I'm going to make sure the tongue in my mouth is relaxed so I can sing those high notes and not hurt my voice in the process. All right. I'm going to take a big breath so I have enough air energy for that high note. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, mi, so, do, mi, so, do. And if my voice was too loud and you had to turn down the volume, sorry. Sometimes the amplification of my voice is too strong, but that's okay. Notice that at the end of the song, there are two, we call them grays in music class, but in middle school you call them whole notes. There are two whole notes, and this ties them together. So typically a whole note gets 4 beats, another whole gets 4 beats. But instead of going, no, sorry, bad illustration. Let me try again. Instead of doing that, we make one long sound. We make a one long sound that's 8 beats or 8 counts long. So that is the solfege part. Let's go back. Does the link work? It does not, but that is okay. Now we're going to add the French. The French, I'm going to pronounce it first for you. Le forgeron rebat le. Ooh, I forgot. Wait, no. The T is silent. My bad. Le forgeron rebat le fer, il bat le. But I really want to add the T. Bat le. I think the T is silent. I'm now having a crisis. It's been 10 years since, over 10 years since I've done French diction, so it's okay. We could do this. Okay. And sorry, squirrel. What are we doing now? Okay, we're back here. Le forgeron rebat le fer, il bat le. I'm going to add the T anyway, okay? And if someone who speaks French is like, oh my goodness, I know, but this is for like 10-year-olds, okay? It's okay. Fer, il bat le fer. And that's pretty much the entire word. So I'm going to add the notes with the French. Le forgeron le bat actually, by not singing the T, it makes it easier to sing. Okay. And oh no, go back. So I'll have to fix that later. Maybe. We'll see. So I'm going to sing it one more time in the French. Keep in mind that in French, if there's an E by itself, it makes a sound. Like but a little bit nicer than that. Anytime there's an I, it makes an E sound. E sound. So it's il, le. So that's some just tips and tricks on French. All right. I'm going to sing it one more time. 1, 2, breathe. So notice that even although I was singing le, I still dropped my jaw in order to open that cave space in my mouth to get a louder and better sound. Then last but not least is the rhythm. Okay, we could do this. First try, no mistakes. And if we make mistakes, it's okay. It means we're human and we're not a robot. All right, here we go. Red, 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 blue, 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 green. So notice on gray, instead of going gray, I dropped my jaw. I did more like gray, and then I add the E at the very end. So it was like gray at the very end. So I'm going to sing that one more time. I'm going to do it at a slightly slower tempo because we're used to our blues being a little bit slower. Let's see how my air capacity handles up. We can do this. Breathe. Okay. Red, 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 blue, 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 green. I did it! Now, last but not least, we have our recorder. Okay. So for recorder, left hand is on top. Take 3 fingers. 1, 2, 3. Cover the thumb hole. And this only has 2 pitches. One of those pitches is A. The way you do A is you remove this finger. Beep, and you play A. The other note is F. F is a little bit more trickier, but stick with me. So F, you're going to pretend that you're going to play the note C, which that means all the holes are covered on the instrument. So thumb hole, 1, 2, 3. Take 4 fingers, 4, 4, 4, 4, claw. Okay, and then you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. These bottom 2 holes are gonna be very hard to cover because they actually have like 2 like baby holes. So you want to make sure you cover those fully. Your finger's gonna be a bit more flat than like this. You want your fingers to be more flat to cover those holes properly. So this is C. Now you might be like, but there's no C, Miss Parkin. We want the F. We want F. Okay, that's totally awesome. So for F, you take the second finger of your left hand and you lift. So the second finger in your left hand lifts, and that is F. So the trick is that you want to make sure these fingers, like this finger, this finger, this finger, they're still pressing down and covering the holes to make sure no air leaks out. So again, to play F, it's 1, 2, lift this finger, and ta-da! So here's what F sounds like. So the trick with this song on the recorder is that you have to flip-flop between F and A. F and A. Will Miss Parker get it perfect the first time? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. So here we go, the recorder part. Okay, we can do this. And I'll do it a little closer to the screen so you can see a little bit better. And that is the recorder part for Le Forgeron. Le Forgeron. Okay. Awesome sauce. All right. Have a great day, everyone.